Good morning, Wilson School.
Good morning.
We are so excited to be coming at you from Mrs. Smith's office.
We just want to let everyone know how much we miss you, and we want to be able to connect with you each day. So we thought it would be a great idea to start our own YouTube channel.
So I've always wanted to say this, Mr. Norman, but give us a like, subscribe, tell your friends, and get the word out there, and you can join us every day.
Let's make us go viral. Come on, let's make us go viral. Get it out to everyone.
All right, so we're also going to be looking at maybe creating a Google Classroom where we can join our whole school into one of the classrooms. So be looking for information about that. We'll make sure to communicate that with you Wilson students. But today's March 17th, 2020. This is a little weird, guys. You're probably feeling it, and I know we're feeling it here too.
Yep. But hey, let's look outside. It's sunny. It's a beautiful day. So let's make sure that we are outside also and getting some energy. I know Mrs. Smith is going to talk to you about our Facebook challenge for today.
Yeah, if you go to find us online, it's Wilson Intermediate School on Facebook, and I've posted a daily challenge. Today is to get outside and get some fresh air. So make sure you go to the comment section of that. We want to see your smiling faces outside, getting some fresh air and enjoying some sunshine. So check us out there and make sure to add that. Okay, we're going to wrap up today with a little read aloud. This is one of our favorite books. It's called The Most Magnificent Thing. You're going to notice that the character in this story is pretty creative, and in times like this, we kind of have to go outside our comfort zone and find something creative to do with our time. So we'll get through this book, and then we'll be coming back on later on to tell you some more information about how you can follow us and we can stay connected despite the space between us right now. So
Absolutely.
So this is a regular girl and her best friend in the whole wide world. They do all kinds of things together. They race, they eat, they explore, and they relax. She makes things, he unmakes things. One day, the girl has a wonderful idea. She's gonna make the most magnificent thing. Kind of reminds me of my dogs, Mr. Norman.
I don't think my cat's that crafty anymore. She's too old.
Like you?
Good one. She knows just how it will look. She knows just how it will work. All she has to do is make it. And she makes things all the time. Easy peasy. First, she hires an assistant. Just so everyone knows, our two wonderful assistants are in the office today, Mrs. Garman and Mrs. Simpson. So I'm sure we'll eventually get them on video too.
Did you hear that, Mrs. Garman? Yeah. Next, they gather their supplies and they set up somewhere out of the way to get to work. The girl tinkers and hammers and measures, while her assistant pounds and growls and chews. When she's finished, she steps back to admire her work. She walks around one side, her assistant examines the other side. It doesn't look right. Her assistant picks it up and gives it a shake. It doesn't feel right either. They are shocked to discover that the thing isn't magnificent or good. It isn't even kind of sort of okay. It's all wrong. The girl tosses it aside and gives it another go.
She smoozes and wrenches and fiddles. Her assistant circles and tugs and wags. When she is finished, she stands up and takes a look at it again. Her assistant gives it a nudge with his paws. The thing is still wrong. She decides to try it again.
The girl saws and glues and adjusts. She stands and examines and stares. She twists and tweaks and fastens. She fixes and straightens and studies. She tries all different ways to make it better. She makes it square, she makes it round. She gives it legs, she adds antenna. She makes it fuzzy, she makes it long and short, rough and smooth, big and small. One even smells of stinky cheese, but none of them are magnificent.
Boy, Mrs. Smith, as I'm reading this book, I'm just wondering, what do you think she's gonna make?
I don't know, but sometimes it takes a lot of different tries before you get it right.
Absolutely. Let's read on and see what we have here. Her hard work attracts a few admirers, but they don't understand. They can't see that magnificent thing that she has in her mind. She gets mad. I've gotten mad before when I have an ideal, but others can't see it. I'm sure you have too.
The angrier she gets, the faster she works. She smashes pieces into shape. She jams parts together and she pummels little bits in. Her hands feel too big and her brain is too full at all the not right things. If only the thing would just work. Crunch! The pain starts in her finger and it rushes up to her brain and then she explodes. This is not her finest moment. We've all been there before, I think, Mr. Norman.
Oh, absolutely. Happens to me daily. I hope she perseveres. Do you guys think she's going to persevere? Let's read on and see. I'm not good at this. I quit. Her assistant suggests a walk. That's sometimes a good idea to take a walk when you're that upset. It's not much help at first, but before long, she starts to feel different. Bit by bit, the mad gets pushed out of her head. And I apologize, I didn't show you this page. So let's go back.
As they stroll along, she comes across the first wrong thing she made. The bad feelings are about to start all over again, and then she notices something surprising. There are some parts of the wrong things that are really quite right. The bolts on one, the shape of another, the wheel to seat the ratio of the next. There are all sorts of parts that she likes. By the time she reaches the end of the trail, she finally knows how to make the thing magnificent, and she gets to work. She works carefully and slowly, tinkering, hammering, twisting, fiddling, gluing, painting. Her assistants make sure that there are no distractions. This is the perfect thing to ward off bears. This'll stop that leak. Well, this one's wet. Afternoon fades into evening, and finally she finishes. She alerts her assistant.
So I'm sure you're all dying to see what she has, and this page tells us what that is. The pair take a good long look. It leans a little to the left. It's a bit heavier than expected, but its color could use a bit of work too. But it's just what she wanted. They climb aboard and take it for a spin. They are not disappointed. It is really the most magnificent thing.
All right, guys.
Oh, wait. Do you guys really want to see what it is? I didn't even show them.
Oh, you gotta show them.
Do you want to see it? Okay, we'll show you.
All right, guys, so I learned from this book that sometimes things don't always work out the way we want them to the first time. I know just from this experience, all of this stuff is new to us and we're still figuring it out. So thanks to the parents especially who've been super patient, the kiddos who are hanging in there with us. Stay tuned for more from Wilson School. We really miss you guys, so we're going to find every way that we can to get connected with you and stay in touch with you. Mr. Norman?
Yeah, and just remember, we're here for you, and I always say this on our announcements every day. Here at Wilson, we are, that's right, a family. So students and parents, just know we're here for you. If you need anything, feel free to reach out to us or your teachers.
All right, guys, signing out. Mrs. Smith?
Mr. Norman.